Alright, so lately I've been getting a ton of questions about nagging pain in the front of the shoulder that just won't quit. And let me guess, at some point throughout the day, you probably do a lot of this. And at this point, you've probably been driven crazy trying to figure out just how to stop it. Don't fret, ladies and gents, we're going to talk about the 2 areas you can start focusing on right now to feel a world of relief for this.
Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Go, 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 go.
Okay, so when it comes to the pain you feel in the front of your shoulder, it's usually the result of 2 things. That's tight pec muscles and weak back muscles, specifically the ones which support your shoulder blade in sitting down where it should be sitting. You know those commercials we used to get with the whole "this is your brain on drugs" gimmick? Well, let's do that here, except it's going to be "this is your shoulder," incredibly jacked up with tight chest muscles to boot. And in this case, the shoulder blade is raised up higher than Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson's eyebrows in the 90s. So what I want you to notice is that as the shoulder blade comes up, the chest muscles get tighter. And it pulls the humerus, this big arm bone right here, closer to the body, effectively shrinking the space between the shoulder and your armpit. Now when this happens, it's pretty much like trying to close a suitcase that probably has way too many things in it in the first place, so you call someone over to sit on it while you zip it up. Except in this case, there's no TSA agent here, just the pain. Now one of those things that gets squished here is your biceps tendon, which is why you start to feel that pain whenever you're lifting things, or if it's progressed far enough, whenever you raise your arm. I won't get into the specific mechanics in this video because I just want to bring your attention to why it's happening and what to do, but I'm definitely open to doing a video on it later on. So, worst case scenario, we end up walking around look like the hunchback of Notre Dame, crunched up shoulders, bent up neck, and all that. So what do? Well, step 1 in a nutshell, you gotta recreate that space between your shoulders and your chest. And you can do this a couple of ways. The way we're gonna do it here is first, standing or sitting up nice and tall, you're gonna roll your shoulder blades back and down. We've touched on this before in previous videos, and look them up on the channel, shameless plug there. But to get that downwards motion of the shoulders, make sure you're squeezing the shoulder blades together as you roll them down. Alright, so step 1's done. Now that your shoulder blades are down and back, I want you to turn your palms facing frontwards, or supinate them as we like to say, and gently start to stretch your chest by reaching your entire arm out to the side. You should feel a good amount of stretch across the chest with both of these things combined. Now it's going to take some time for things to heal up, as imagine how much of a beating everything within that small space we talked about took while you were hunched over at your desk or even driving with poor posture. Ladies and gents, we've now begun to correct what is professionally deemed upper cross syndrome, wherein the muscles in the front of the body are working overtime and the muscles of the back are weak and overstretched as a result. That shoulder pain is just one of the costs of upper cross. So exercise wise, you should be spending a lot more time developing muscles like your rhomboids and stretching your chest. Some lat work here is great too, but remember the lat wraps around and inserts on the front of the humerus, folks, so if you do your pull downs, don't overdo them because it won't exactly help in this case here. I hope this short and sweet video helped answer some of your questions regarding this type of shoulder pain. There's so much more we can get into should you ask. But yes, the gist of it is to start opening up that space between your shoulder and your chest, essentially the armpit area, and when you have that going on with your shoulder blades down and back where they're supposed to be, you should feel relief. Until next time, ladies and gents, you know what I always say, may the best of your todays be the worst of your tomorrows. Peace.